Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock and complete the On Fire Punchcard. The description mentions that you need to get elimination streak accolades, and basically what it translates to is make a couple of eliminations really fast after one another and don't let too much time stay in between, because otherwise it's going to reset and it won't count. Let me just start off by saying that I absolutely despise this punch card, and it's definitely among the top 3 of most annoying challenges that Fortnite ever added. The reason for that is not that it's so difficult, it's that it's completely RNG based, and there will most likely be a lot of people that cannot complete this one, so no, I am not a fan. Anyway, I can think of 3 possible solutions in order to complete this one. The first one is bot lobbies, the second one is Team Rumble, and the third one is an LTM like Solid Gold, or just a game mode which gives you a whole lot of explosives and kind of makes it easier for you to eliminate a lot of opponents at once. Okay, so option 1. If you want to set up yourself in a bot lobby, you're gonna need 2 devices that can play Fortnite. You can use a phone, and I myself use a Switch. Basically, you need to create a second account, join that account, and then search a match of squads and turn fill off. Once you jump from the lobby to a loading screen, you need to leave the game with your Nintendo Switch or with your phone, and that way your main account will enter a lobby that's filled with bots. There might still be random players, but I think that a majority, at least 80%, is going to be bots. Now for some reason, a couple of times when I set this up, I came into a match and I actually had to fight against real players. So I was fighting against squads of 4 players that could play the game, like they weren't total scrubs. And then they were just chilling in a bot lobby with the 4 of them. And I was like, what? Why would you find this enjoyable? Like, I'm literally only here to complete this punch card, but you guys are playing this seriously? What is up with that? So that's going to be a really brief tutorial on how to set up a bot lobby. If you need more information, then I'm pretty sure you can find lots of videos that specify it. But that's not the main purpose of my video. I want to show you how to complete this punch card. Right, so the main thing that you want to do is find yourself a squad, eliminate 3 out of 4 players, and then leave the 4th one alive and try to get that person to chase after you. Reason for that is that you can only leave about maybe 3 seconds in between eliminations, and if you already have 3 out of 4 players knocked and you eliminate the 4th one, you automatically get 4 kills, and that will directly fill up your punch card to a ×4. Now here's where it becomes really difficult, because once you're in a bot lobby, if you knock down opponents and you try to find a different squad, you have a very big chance of your knocked opponents getting eliminated by another squad that's trying to rush them or which are just exploring the map. And this is going to be your main source of frustration. Another thing that I've noticed is that the bot lobbies don't necessarily work the same as they did in previous seasons. You used to have at least 2 or 3 squads that would land in Holly Hedges, in Retail Row, Salty Springs, and stuff like that. But for some reason, they don't spawn a lot anymore, and I found Lazy Lake to be the only place where I could find multiple squads and where I actually had a chance to attempt this. If you're going to be using this method, I definitely recommend landing at the house outside of the lake, because it's going to give the bots some time to spawn in. In terms of weapons, you're a bit dependent on what you find at that house or in the chests that are surrounding the area. But I would say a scope AR will definitely help you, as well as a pump shotgun, and maybe just an SMG in case you need to switch and eliminate someone quickly. As I mentioned earlier, what I recommend doing is knocking down 3 players of one squad and then kind of boxing them in so that they are a little bit protected from shots from another squad, and then get the 4th one to follow you. The bots, they don't deal a lot of damage, and they also have very crooked aim, so if you keep enough distance, you should be able to just walk around without having to worry that they're gonna eliminate you. Basically, all you want to do at this point is find another squad, knock down one of them, shake them down immediately, and then knock down 1 or 2 more players of that squad so that you can quickly finish them off after you eliminate the 4th player of the first squad that you came across. I know that this sounds a lot easier than it actually is, but since there's no way to control where the bots are gonna spawn, it all really just comes down to luck. Sometimes when I would go to Lazy Lake, there were no bots to be found at all, and then I would grab myself a whiplash, drive all the way to Retail Row, turn around, go back, and suddenly there were 3 squads of bots fighting with each other. I'm not sure how this happens and where they're coming from, but if you end up landing there a couple of times and there are no bots for you to shoot at, then maybe use that method. After I don't know how many attempts, I finally ended up making it work, so you can just view the footage in the background. And in the meantime, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for Team Rumble. Please keep in mind that Team Bramble is going to be even more of a random factor than bot lobbies are, because there's no way you're going to be able to control what's happening there. I would say that the best chance you have at completing this would be in one of the final circles, where there are like a bunch of structures and everyone is just in complete chaos. And if you find yourself a spot like at the edge of the circle, then you should be able to put in some work with either an AR rifle or like a bunch of grenades. And this is what I recommend doing at the start of the game. Like find yourself a scar, upgrade it to a legendary rarity, and maybe also get a pump shotgun. If you're really good at aiming, then you could just go into the fight, use 6 shots and get 6 eliminations. Another way you could make this work is also wait until the final circle, and if you find like maybe 18 or 24 grenades in the beginning of the game, just spam all of them on the structure that's going to be there, and hopefully you'll be able to get at least 6 people with that. But again, this is a very big maybe, and there's no way that I can guarantee that you're going to make it work by doing this. As a last option, I have solid gold for you, and this is because some people commented on my previous video that they were able to pull it off in there. They found themselves a couple of golden RPGs and then waited for people to close in on one another. And if you shoot your RPG like somewhere in the middle, you should be able to get 2 or 3 downs from either one of the teams. And if you can then keep repeating that, hopefully in some magical way you're going to be able to get 6, and that's going to allow you to complete your punch card. I really wish I had a better strat to do this. If you have something, then please leave it in the comment section down below. Hopefully there's going to be a more reliable method for other people to complete this one. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace!